Folks.
Hi, Peyton. Thanks for joining. Happy to have you.
Fabulous.
Welcome, everyone. We're going to take just a couple minutes just so some more people can join. But yeah, so people that don't normally go live, this is like a whole new interface. They've like updated this, and it's very different.
It's so advanced.
We can even put like pretty filters on us if we want to. Do you see how they have like filters
I do
now?
see that, yeah.
Oh. Or any filters, doesn't even have to be the pretty filter.
Just be like cats.
Oh my god. That's gonna be our next one.
My cat Minnie is literally sitting down here just watching us. She's our little live audience today, aren't you?
I'm into it.
Really, she just wants to sunbathe, and our table's in our territory.
Yes,
so.
the back half of her is sunbathing, so she's very happy.
Yes,
she is very happy. Well, welcome to Sit and Sit.
Yeah, so today is a lovely day. It kind of is perfect for today's topic.
Yes.
So like if you saw my post earlier, we're going to kind of cover some summer hair tips for y'all. So
yeah. I feel like this is the first. Whoa.
Oh. Pause.
Uh-oh.
Erica's having some technical difficulties.
See, I told you I should have connected it.
Yeah. Maybe. Checking connection. So,
my phone is
anyone else having a little happy hour or something? I told Erica I wasn't going to drink today because in Chicago, like during the summer, if you start summer, I'm going to use that term real loosely.
Real loose right now, yeah.
But I feel like if you like drink on Monday, you might just be going the whole week.
It's hard for us because Mondays are technically our Sundays.
Yes.
So like Sundays are technically our Saturdays because we all have Sundays and Mondays off. And so, like, Mondays is kind of like a free-for-all for us. So, I was supposed to be doing... Well, okay, so I did cleanse for a week.
Yeah.
But I was planning on cleansing for 2.5 weeks. I don't think it's going to work today. My phone is not going up. It might just be your phone, and we might have to just... You might have to just send me the video.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because it's not going to work, I don't think. Anyway, so I was cleansing. I made it a full week.
We're gonna use that term loosely too.
Okay, first of all, I'm normally very good at like sticking to what I say, but you know, with the nice weather today, it kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
So I decided to have a couple drinks, and here we are.
Here we are.
You know.
So.
Patios, they're just too tempting.
They are tempting. I agree.
Too tempting. Okay, so I say let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I don't think this is working. I think my phone is just going to be out, unfortunately. So, yeah. We're down to one phone. Okay.
All right.
There you go.
So, summer hair care is the topic today. And, so where am I going with this? So, Arnco and Oribe are two lines that we carry at the salon. Lucky for you, if you use those lines, they have UV protection built in. So, just like you wear like sunscreen on your face and all of that, it's going to help protect your hair color from, the sun, drying out, all that stuff.
Yeah. And like Jacqueline said, it's really cool because you don't even have to think twice about it. It's already built in. So it's kind of like a no-brainer type thing. And all of their products have it, which is great. So if you use R&Co, if you use Oribe, you're protected, you're good. If you don't, the things that could happen to your color, it just fades a lot faster. The sun will just like pull all of your color out. And that's even if you don't get all of your colors, even if you're a blonde, it will pull that toner out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So if you've ever gotten your hair done before, you go to like Mexico or Florida or something, and you come back and you feel like super yellow, that's what basically has happened, is like your toner has just been removed and you're kind of just looking at like raw highlight. So, yeah.
Because like the sun, can lighten, give you natural highlights. It's pulling things out, so that's like the toner being pulled out too. So.
Yeah.
And all you need is a simple little gloss.
Yeah.
Quick little gloss.
Yes.
Big on those glosses.
I know. So I know we talk about that all the time. I've even started to tell my girls, like, they're like, okay, I'm going on vacation. I want to get my hair done. And I'm like, well, maybe let's just wait until you get back. And then let's just do a few foils around your face just so you feel light and bright. But then let's not wait until we do a full highlight until you get back from vacation. And that way we can take care of any, like, sun damage or sun exposure that you've had.
Or if you, like, really need it done beforehand, then I always say, like, come in for a gloss probably like
Yeah.
close thereafter you get back.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
but yeah. So yeah, check the labels on your products to see if it's got UV protection included. Another thing we learned about in a class we recently had was the effects that silicone in your products can have. So silicones are oftentimes used to help like smooth and kind of create like a barrier on the hair, which sometimes it can, but when it comes to hair color, it can actually draw in elements from the environment.
Which I didn't know that, honestly.
Yeah, that was
a new tip and trick that we learned at the class. But sometimes, but the only reason I'm laughing is because like we were taught. So one of our lines, Kerastase, one of their products is specifically like they're like, look, we're silicone based. We're going to retract moisture. It's supposed to be like an anti-humectic type situation. So in my understanding, I always thought that like silicones are good because they repel moisture and they don't let anything in. But what we learned at this class was as much as it repels, it also absorbs. So you're absorbing like toxins and all of these other sorts of things. So like your blondes can become like dingier and...
Because think about it, if your ends are like that really like light blonde and you put something on your hair that actually is drawing in things from the environment, so...
Come.
Pollution, mineral deposits from your water, that's a big one. So
That's
if you notice your blonde getting dingy real quick, I would double check the products you're using and just make sure they're not silicone based. You want it to be sulfate free, silicone free, and if that doesn't work, then you might need a gloss.
Yeah. we're always going back to the gloss.
Going back to the gloss.
Everyone get a gloss,
And I mean,
please.
it's like, I love to see y'all, but like I'm not just saying it to say it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Anywho, moving on.
So this is a huge one. So everybody wants to go lighter in the summer and then darker in the fall. So one of our hairstylist coworkers / friends had this experience happen to her this past week. So her client asked her, so she's naturally like a very, very dark brown and
very dark
brown. And I recently made her like basically my hair color. So a very light blonde.
I mean, close.
I mean, she's a level 9.
She still has a lot of her natural.
So she's like a balayage, like, okay, so her roots are very dark brown, but her ends are definitely a level 9.
They're definitely lighter.
So we've made her super blonde. And one of her clients asked her, she was like, well, and she also has very dark hair, and she's like, well, I want to go super light in the summer, but I also want to go super dark in the fall. And she asked her, she was like, well, how do you do it? And our coworker responded, I don't.
Like,
it doesn't happen because you can't. It's a very hard transition to go from super light to super dark. It's not healthy for your hair. We definitely don't recommend it. And if you are naturally super dark and you do get to be super, super light, just stay there. Like,
just enjoy it for a while.
Just live in it for a little bit.
Yes.
But this like quick transition, it's not good for your hair, and it does take a very long time to become super blonde.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times we've highlighted her.
I mean,
our coworker.
even with like our other coworker Kaylee, like that's like they don't go dark. Like it's been years of highlights, and that sounds dramatic, but
it's true.
But like they don't flip flop. So kind of if you
being blonde is a commitment, and if you're super dark and you're going to be blonde, even me, like I'm not even naturally that dark. I mean, I'm darker, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely not like a natural blonde, but even for me, like going back to like a brunette to back to blonde, like that would be a really hard transition for me too. So it's like, if you enjoy being blonde, if you like how it looks on you, just stay there.
Just rock it out.
Yeah. Because it is hard. And it's not like it's hard on us. It's just hard on your hair.
I mean, sometimes it's hard on us.
Sometimes it's hard on us. We're not saying like, oh my
sometimes
God,
like
don't do it. Yeah.
It's fine.
Sometimes it's a lot. Okay. Well, it is a lot. But
we need more lightener.
Like, can somebody just get me some lightener?
Foils, big foils.
Anyway.
Things that we're thinking in our head. It's fine.
Yes, we look very calm, cool, and collected, but we're running out of lightener. We only have 15 minutes to finish this full out of foils.
There's a lot.
It's a lot.